Hello YouTube, today I'm going to be doing a £1,200 editing / gaming PC build for the month of October 2013. Now the thing to note for this build is all parts are from amazon.co.uk. All the prices are from October 2013, so the prices may fluctuate over a few months or so, and also links to all the parts will be in the description. Starting off with the build, we have the CPU, which is an Intel Core i7-4770K. This is a really good processor for video editing. It has 4 physical cores and 8 threads, and its clock speed is 3.5 GHz at stock, and once turbo kicks in it will go to 3.9. Now you can also overclock this CPU as it is a K variety. Now this comes in at £238. Next part is a motherboard, which is an MSI Z87 GD65 ATX motherboard. It's a Haswell supporting motherboard with 6 USB 3 ports as well as 6 SATA 3 6 GB/s ports, and also this allows you to take full potential of the overclocking ability on your CPU, and this only comes in at £145. Next part is the CPU cooler. Now for this build we've gone for liquid cooling, as we're going to try and go for a silent build. But we've chosen the Corsair H80i. This will give you decent overclocks, good liquid cooling system, and it should be fairly quiet. For the RAM we've gone for some Kingston Hyper X Blu. We've basically gone for the Kingston Hyper X as it was the cheapest at the time of this build. It's 1600 MHz and it's a dual channel kit of 2x4 GB sticks, and it's also overclockable if you want to do that. For the GPU, it is very good. We've got a GTX 770 Asus version. This has the DirectCU 2 cooler on it, and it's also factory overclocked. It has 2 GB of GDDR5. Memory, so playing at 1080p should be fine. Also it has an SLI feature, so if you want to upgrade to 2 in the future you can do so. In the case we're going for a Fractal design Define R4. This is a near silent case with the sound dampening foam, so if you're recording and your rig's right next to you, you'll be fine. Also it's a mid tower, so your ATX motherboard will fit in there, and it comes in at a nice price of £78. For the SSD we've chosen a Kingston V300 120GB SSD. This will just be for your operating system and programs, and the performance on this SSD is fairly good with up to 450 Mbps read and up to 450 Mbps write. Also it will boot up your Windows very fast. For the storage, hard drive is 120GB won't be enough. We've chosen a 2TB Seagate Barracuda. It's got 64 megs of cache and it's a 7200 RPM hard drive, so it should be quite fast, and it should be plenty of space for your pictures, music, videos, and you could also use it as a Fractal drive if you're going to use this for PC recording and gaming. For the PSU we've chosen a Corsair GS600. This should give you stable power to all your components, and it's also 80+ bronze certified, so it should lower your electric bill, and should be very good for the price of £60. For DVD burner we've gone for an Asus 24x DVD burner. This is basic. You don't have to have this if you already have a SATA DVD burner in a computer. You can take that out and use that. But all we're going to use this is to install Windows, and that comes in at a nice price of £16. Now also we've had to buy a SATA cable with this build, and it is £1.49. This is because we're going to be using 3 drives and the motherboard will only come with 2 SATA cables. Now for the operating system, which most people don't include for their budget builds, but I thought I'd find it important too, we've gone for a Windows 8 64-bit. Now you could always switch to Windows 7 if you're not a fan of Windows 8, as there are mixed reviews about it. 64-bit operating system, so it would take full potential of your RAM, and note that this is in a non-pro edition. If you want to go back to Windows 7, you can get a Windows 7 Home Premium for a nice price of £70. So that's it for this build, and the total of it is £1,176.72. Now I'd also like to thank you for watching. If you find this helpful, or you're going to build your PC soon, I would really appreciate a like on the video, and if you want to see more videos like this on my channel, please subscribe.